Okay, so this is to show you what you need to submit for the Pepsi bottle. First, go to the class website, and there you're going to have a list of the handouts for the Pepsi bottle. The first one is a list that shows you the images you're going to submit in a list format. The next one shows you the images in a picture format. So let's take a look at those real quick. So here is your list of the 7 different figures you're going to submit. And next, here is the list that is actually the images of it. Let's go ahead and go to the top of this and take a look at these real quick. So, your first image is the overall Pepsi bottle project, which has all your images there of that project, all the steps of it. Next, you're going to have the 2 bottles, both bottles just like that, side by side. Make sure to move them nice and tight together. Next, you're going to have the detail of the inset text here, inset bottle detail. And then next, the raised bottle detail, figure 4. This is where it's raised out from the surface. Next, you're going to do a slicing of it through the inset text, so I can see the details there and how it cuts into it. And a sliced through section of the raised detail here. Last but not least, figure 7 is a sliced through detail of the actual logo. And I'll show you what those look like in CAD. Alright, in CAD it's going to look just like this. So here you're going to have the overall detail. Do make sure, zoom in there tight on this. So you're zoomed in here tight, you're doing your snipping right there when it's zoomed in nice and tight and get that entire thing. Don't do your snipping when it's out here like this. It won't be any good. Next detail this is if you're doing this here in the classroom, which you should be. Do your snipping on the large monitor. Do not do the snipping on your school laptop. The quality will be hugely different. Those of you that are online only, I'll have some forgiveness when I grade. But those of you that are actually here in person, if your snippings are very fuzzy, I'm just going to grade it down or make you resubmit if they're too fuzzy. All right, so that's your first one. Next, the next image had these 2 bottles nice tight side by side. So I'd erase that text there and move these things all over here so they're nice side by side tight to each other. Once they're side by side tight, zoom in on them and do your snipping. Right there, that would be a perfect place to do a snipping. So you do one there. Then next, the other details, you should be able to handle that. The other one I think I need to show you are those last 3 snippings. For those, you need to slice the bottle. Right now, if I go to a top view to slice these, they're going to line up with my other bottles. I need to move them to the side a little bit so I can slice them. So I'm going to slide them straight over here to the side, and then I'm going to go to my top view. From my top view, I need to slice through the words. If I twist this up a little bit, I'll see, okay, right there, those are the words that go through the text, or through the bottle. So I'm going to use my slice command, SL for slice, select my bottle, and slice right about there, I think is going to go through those words. And twist this up in 3D. And yep, I do go through the words, almost got to the top, but I still go through it, that's fine. And there, I want you to get a good angle on this so I can actually see this cut-in detail here. So zoom in there nice and tight, and do a snipping of the word Pepsi right there. When you do that snipping, don't do your, whoa, turn that around crazy. Don't do your snipping like this, because from this view, I can't tell that text is cut in. That's the entire purpose of me seeing those details. All right. Exact same steps on the text for this bottle here, where it's raised from the surface. I don't think I need to show you that, but I will show you the logo. So to do the detail of the logo, I'm going to use slice again. I'm going to slice from the top to the bottom, just like this, straight up and down. And then I can see the detail of this logo. Again, I'm going to zoom in here, twist it around where I can see the details I want, which are kind of a side view of this logo. Right there is perfect. Do a snipping of that. I can see how this first one's raised out, the next one's raised out, and that's beautiful. So there's a little bit of showing you in CAD how to do that. One more thing I'll show you in Word, and then we'll be done. All right, 2 more little details. I thought it was the one, but actually 2 more little details here in Word. First is, when you put these on, I want them to be 1 full page. Each image to be 1 full page. I don't want to see an image that's this big, and you have all 7 images on this page. No, I want to have a 7-page document. I'm going to scroll down through and look at those full-page images. So that's one. Next is I want there to be captions on your images. So I want there to be a caption here. Caption says figure 1 through figure 7. To do that, I'm going to start from scratch. I'm going to go here to a blank Word document, and I'm going to go ahead and insert my picture. And I'm going to go Insert, Picture, go find where I saved my image to, and there's my first picture I'm going to insert. So there my first picture is inserted. Now, to put a caption on, there's probably multiple ways, but the one way that I know is this. You click on your object to select it, you right-click, and you come down where it says Insert Caption. Once it says Insert Caption, it automatically comes up with figure 1, and then you're going to write in there Pepsi bottle overall, I think is what I called it. Overall. I just want to name this one. You guys make sure you name it correctly because I don't remember what I named it. So there you go. And you go OK, and it puts that caption in there automatically. It says figure 1. If you're down here below it, right where I'm at there, I can go ahead and insert my next picture. And insert this one. And notice what it does here when I do my caption. It automatically says figure 2. So I'm going to go figure 2 and blah, 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 blah. Whatever I told you to name figure 2, put it in there. And it automatically says figure 2 there. Work your way through this, getting all those done. Submit this as a Word document to Student View. Yes, it needs to be a Word document. I am not sure I can open up a Google document from the Dropbox in Student View or in Teacher View. So let's go with what I know, and I know this one works, and I know it works well. So get that submitted, and good luck.